Let me ask you something. Do you trust your memory? Like, really trust it? What if I told you that some of your most precious memories might be a lie? Most of us think of our memory as a perfect video camera, faithfully recording our lives. But the real story of what's happening in your brain is way stranger, a little bizarre, and a lot more interesting. The way your brain holds on to information now has almost nothing to do with a computer's hard drive. So, get ready. Let's go there. Memory is a Wikipedia page, not a movie. Alright, truth number one, and this is a big one. Your memory is not a recording. It's a reconstruction. It's less like a movie file and more like a Wikipedia page that you, and sometimes other people, can edit every time you open it. Every time you recall an event, your brain doesn't just hit play. It actively rebuilds the memory from bits and pieces of information stored all over your brain. During that process, details can be changed, left out, or even added based on what you believe and feel right now. This is exactly why you and a friend can experience the same exact thing and walk away with two completely different stories. You can have vivid memories of things that never happened. So, if memory is something we rebuild, what happens when we rebuild it? Wrong. That brings us to a really unsettling truth. You can have vivid, emotionally charged memories of things that never, ever happened. This isn't a rare glitch in the system. It's a fundamental feature of how our brains are wired. Pioneering psychologist Elizabeth Loftus proved this in her famous experiments, where she showed how easily false memories can be planted with just a simple suggestion. People were led to remember all sorts of things, from seeing broken glass at a car crash that wasn't there, to getting lost in a mall as a child when it never actually occurred. And the wildest part, these false memories don't feel blurry or fake. They can feel just as real and detailed as your actual ones. Emotion is the superglue of memory. Ever wonder why you can remember your first kiss in perfect detail, but have no clue what you ate for lunch 3 days ago? The answer is our third truth. Emotion acts like superglue for memory. When you feel something strong, fear, joy, surprise, your brain's emotion center, the amygdala, basically sounds an alarm. It sends a signal to the hippocampus, the memory formation hub, telling it, this is important. Save this. It's an old survival mechanism designed to help us remember big threats and major rewards. The result is that the most powerful, longest-lasting memories are almost always tied to strong feelings. Your memories aren't stored in one place. Forget the idea of a single memory bank tucked away in your brain. That's a total myth. Truth number 4 is that your memories are distributed across a huge network of brain regions. Think about a simple memory, like riding a bike. The how-to knowledge of pedaling is in one system, the visual of your street is in another, and the feeling of joy or fear is stored somewhere else entirely. The hippocampus is like a director, knitting all these pieces together into a single, coherent experience, but the memory itself lives in the connections spread all across your brain. Okay, if any of this is blowing your mind, do me a favor and hit that like button and think about subscribing. Because what's coming up next will completely change how you see your own past, and more importantly, how you can start building a stronger memory today. Forgetting is a feature, not a bug. We all treat forgetting like a personal failure, a sign that our memory is faulty. But here's a shocking one for you. Truth number 5. Forgetting is actually a feature of your brain, designed to make you more efficient. Your brain gets hit with a flood of information every single second. To keep from being totally overwhelmed, it has to be good at filtering out the junk. Forgetting useless details, like what you wore last Tuesday, frees up mental resources to focus on information that's actually important for your goals. In that sense, a healthy memory isn't one that remembers everything, but one that forgets all the right things. Number 6, every time you remember, you change the memory. This might be the most bizarre truth of all. The very act of remembering something makes that memory unstable and easy to change. It's a process called reconsolidation. When you access a memory, it's not just read, it's unlocked. For a little while, the memory is flexible. It can be updated with new information or new feelings before it gets locked away again. This means your memories are constantly evolving. It's why that childhood vacation seems to get better and better over the years, as you unconsciously edit out the boring parts and amplify the highlights. Your past isn't written in stone. It's a living story that you subtly rewrite with every single telling. You have more control than you think. After hearing about how unreliable and weird your memory is, you might feel a little bit helpless. But our final truth is the most empowering one. You have way more control over your memory than you think. No, you can't make your memory a perfect recording, but you can actively strengthen it with simple, science-backed techniques. For example, regular physical exercise boosts blood flow and the growth of new neurons in the hippocampus. Getting enough quality sleep is absolutely critical, because that's when your brain consolidates memories and shifts them into long-term storage. And active recall, like testing yourself with flashcards instead of just rereading, is a far more powerful way to learn. So, your memory isn't a perfect archive. It's a dynamic, creative, and sometimes totally unreliable storyteller. It's a reconstructive editor, an emotional highlighter, and a forgetful librarian all at once. But by understanding these bizarre truths, you can stop fighting against your brain's nature and start working with it. You can build stronger, more reliable memories and start using your incredible mind to its full potential. What's the most surprising thing you learned about your own memory? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into the science of you.